yes, another very popular story that you've probably heard a million times, but it's so interesting for those of you who don't know this story. Anyway, before we jump into today's story, we do have a sponsor, which I saw the other day. So, TRP, today's video is brought to you by Audible. At Audible, you can find the largest selection of audiobooks, ranging from bestsellers and new releases to celebrity memoirs, languages, business motivation, and more. Educational entertainment from top celebrity creators and thousands of popular and binge-worthy podcasts. As an Audible member, you get 1 credit every month good for any title in the premium selection, which you can also keep forever in your Audible library. You also get full access to the Plus catalog, which is filled with thousands of audiobooks covering entertainment, fitness, nutrition, sleep tracks, and of course, podcasts. So you can download and stream all of these all you want, as they are included with your Audible membership. Right now, I've been listening to Who Moved My Keys by Spencer Johnson, MD. I wish I had my phone, but I've been getting into the habit of not bringing my phone and listening to myself because of how distracting it is. Anyway, so this time it's Who Moved My Keys? Because I was like, yeah, who moved my keys? I want to know, you know? I mean, it had over 3,200 reviews and 5 stars, so I wanted to know which keys that had been moved. What's up? So it turns out, Who Moved My Keys, it doesn't really have to do with keys. Yeah, it's actually about, like, big life changes in work and just in life, and how to deal with it so you can stress less and have more joy and success in your work and life. It's actually really good. I understand the 5 stars. Who Moved My Keys? Yeah, removed it, reveal, removed your keys. Now is the best time to try Audible because they're having a President's Day event and will be offering their best price of the year. You can get Audible for just $9.95 a month for your first 6 months, and if you're a new member, you can always try Audible for 30 days free before committing to anything. You know, that's always fun. 30 days. Visit audible.com/vegetarian or text vegetarian to 500. Again, visit audible.com/vegetarian or text vegetarian to 500. Snap up this video. A big thank you to Audible partners for this video. And we're back. So, if you're ever curious what products I'm using, I do list them down in the description box down below. This one might be long, and I know I still need stuff, so Scott was born to his mother Jackie and his father Lee on October 24th, 1972, in San Diego, California. Now, Jackie, Scott's mom, she had like, when Scott's mom was just 2 years old, her father was actually murdered.
So this is my first live here, and bear with me because I have no clue what I'm doing actually. I see there's comments on the side, and I see that Eric says hi. So hi Eric, been watching a lot of your videos live, so I decided I would do the same. Starting with Pogo. Have you ever thought about putting some of the images of your painting onto shirts? Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, I should do that. I have a few ideas with people who run shirt companies, and about 10 years ago I did a shirt with RottenCotton.com. Then we stopped doing it. I have the arming painting that I did with Eric for the Deaf Dealers calendar, which is on a shirt. Yeah, it's a good idea of making shirts with my designs. I'm actually preparing a coffee table book with all my paintings. It will be a fully color book, about 150 pages. There will be hundreds of paintings inside. So yeah, I'm working on that too. And watch this space for more info on that. Okay. The hard thing with Pogo is to draw all those lines on his fabric. Yeah, that's the hard part. So as you can see on that painting, I'm doing a color one, and I'm not really used to colors. I do it from time to time. But yeah. So this is the last few layers of the painting when I do all the details after putting some colors. It's all about making it pop out of the painting and giving depth to the actual design. I have to work on that hand. So yeah, this brush here, you know, I call it my Joe Coleman brush because it's so thin, so small. Usually I use those kind of brushes which are way bigger, and this is the huge brush that I use for my backgrounds, and it gives that texture that you can see on the background. So this is the brush I use for the background usually, and that small tiny brush, it's for the fine details. Let me see, do I have any more questions? Oh yeah, I have more questions. Hello from Germany, Benny. Hi, Ben. Good morning, Nico. Yeah, it's not morning anymore, but good morning. Yeah. Jason is asking me if this is going to John Borowski. No. It's for Diana. But John, yeah, we have a few projects in mind together. I think you could do an awesome rendition of Peter Curtin. Have you ever painted him? Yes, I have painted him a couple of times, actually. I should post it on my Facebook page. He's a nice one to paint. Yeah. So more detail here. So I've painted a few pogos, but I've never painted patches. I guess that it would be a pain in the ass to paint patches because of all the details, all the different colors. But yeah, could be a nice challenge. Yeah, all this fabric. Wow. So, did any of you have ever seen the actual outfit in the Alcatraz East Museum? You captured Pogo perfectly. Thank you. It's from an actual photo that is quite famous of him. He's doing his goodbye gesture, or is it his hello gesture? I never remember if the left hand or the right hand is the goodbye one. Okay, more white here. Add some white here. Yeah, I should do Bob Ross kind of videos. That would be funny. Yeah. So you see this little landscape here? This is where I buried the bodies.
Happy little bodies.
The happy little bodies. You know this theory about Gacy painting the seven dwarves, and it's an actual allegory of him burying his bodies under the crawl space. Yeah, some kind of psychologist said that. I don't believe it for a minute. He just was fascinated by Disney characters. That's why he painted them. Plus, it was easy to do, right? Because the thing about Gacy as an artist, he wasn't brilliantly talented, right? But he had his own style. Like most teammates who actually learned to paint in prison, he would actually copy things that he saw in magazines, or in his case Disney characters like the Witch or the Seven Dwarfs. But he developed a style of his own over the years, and you can easily recognize his style, whatever he did. You can recognize his skulls, for example. He would have this special way of drawing skulls. And I find him interesting as an artist. You immediately recognize when you have a genuine painting by Gacy between your hands. You immediately recognize it. There's a way that he used the brush. It's really nervous the way that he would paint the background trees, for example. The brush strokes, they are easily identifiable. So yeah, nice to see the process. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is why I came up with this idea. I found a tripod for my webcam and decided that to give it a try. Maybe next time it will be from a different angle. The angle is a bit sideways here because I couldn't find anything better. For example, the light, there's really a problem with the light here. Maybe if I do this, let me see. Yeah, no, fuck that. Alright. Yeah. But yeah, painting is about patience. You have to be patient when you paint. Patient, and you have to constantly look in every little detail, every little aspect of the painting that can be improved. Because those things, they're meant to last, right? I often say that paintings are cheaper than tattoos. At least my paintings are cheaper than tattoos, but they last way longer than tattoos. Yeah. Especially with the acrylics. They have a brightness that never go away, even after years and years and years. You immediately recognize the different shades of acrylic, especially when there's lots of layers. I used to paint with oil, but it would take so much time to dry, and it was impossible for me. If somebody commissions me an oil painting, I know that he won't get the painting between his hands for at least 2 months time for it to dry and being shipped. So there's no way I could paint with oil anymore, and the difference is very subtle. Of course, as an artist, you see the difference because painting with oils is about layers. You have to use multiple layers, and the light reflects on the surface of the painting. But I personally think that you get even better results with acrylics, and at least you can immediately correct your painting because it dries immediately. You don't have to wait for ages before it's starting to get dry. So yeah, everything's happy. Everybody's happy, even if people consider that oil painting is more noble than acrylics. But I know Vincent Gogh, what was his name?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, yeah, right. I'm no Van Gogh, I'm no Picasso. I'm just an artisan, an illustrator, and I still consider that painting is a fine art, whatever the medium, right? But you know, there's for me there's no distinction between watercolor, acrylics, oil, pencils. As long as the end result is striking, that's what we all want as artists. We want the end result to be striking, and we want the people to love their painting, and we want customers to be proud of what they have, right? Because at the end of the day, this will be displayed on a wall, and the people who own the painting will watch it every single day when they wake up, or when they, you know, when they relax, or when they're at their office, wherever the painting is, in their tattoo parlor if they're a tattoo artist. So yeah, we want to give them something that they're proud to own, right? Yeah, this is a way of doing it. Like, I'm stabbing the painting with my brush, so it creates some kind of 3D effect right there. If you see it, it's a 3D effect. Don't know if we see it clearly with the light, but yeah, the idea is to do a fluffy kind of effect. Yeah. Okay. Oh, somebody is saying I got that picture painting on my wall. This is cool. This is cool. This is so much cooler than Bob Ross. Yeah, of course it is. The French Bob Ross, right? What if Bob Ross painting the landscapes of the places where he buried his victims? That would be interesting. What do you think? Yeah, it's an interesting theory, right? Alright, sometimes I'm silent because I'm not used to talking while I'm actually painting, and usually I paint in absolute silence, like a monk, you know those monks who would illustrate the Bible in the medieval times. They were in this big room with their art material, their art supplies, and they would have to remain in absolute silence all day long, and do those wood gravings on the copies of the Bibles that they had to illustrate. Yeah, this is how I feel like. Yeah, this needs more definition. Well, yeah. Let's make it 3D. I love making 3D effects like that. Alright. Okay. What I like about this picture of Pogo that I'm doing is the evil grin. You can see the evil grin here. Alright. That's an evil grin. Yeah, don't you agree? I've never read any report from any children remembering an encounter with Gacy as Pogo. That would be interesting. There's probably lots of children who remember this huge Pogo the clown cheering at them. That must have been terrifying. Oh yeah, closer it looks cool. Exactly. Let me show you. Say, yeah. So there's no autofocus on this or what? Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. Ah yeah, there, autofocus. So you see clearly what's going on. Yeah. So you can see the comparison. This is my finger next to it. Comparison in size, right? Okay. And to the clowns. Alright. And to the Clowns was, I think it was Gacy's favorite piece of music, right? I think it was a song by, was it Frank Sinatra and to the Clowns?
That sounds like a job for Google.
Yeah, that sounds Google. My assistant, Kat, is looking at Google right now. And to the Clowns. That was a song by.
It doesn't work that fast.
Ask Siri.
Siri's my help. Oh my god, all of my responses are in French. Anyway, there was apparently a song in 2002.
2002? No, that no.
I'm just gonna say song Enter the Clowns.
Not Enter Sandman, Enter the Clowns.
Oh,
Right?
Judy Collins, who was an artist in the 60s and 70s.
June Collins. Okay.
Send in the Clowns was by Frank Sinatra.
Send in the Clowns by Sinatra. That's the song that the Gacy likes. Send in the Clowns.
Judy Collins covered it later in the 70s.
Alright.
And my mom's a big fan, and that's completely irrelevant. But Send in the Clowns from a Little Night Music album by Frank Sinatra.
Okay, send in the Clowns then.
And some other useless trivia. Barbara Streisand also had a version. I don't think that was the one that gave
Barbara Streisand had the version of Enter the Clowns. Alright. Did Slipknot cover Enter the Clowns?
Send in the Clowns.
Send in the Clowns.
No, but I think we should put that forward and set up a GoFundMe for Corey.
Yeah, GoFundMe for that. Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
get in touch with Corey and ask him.
Send in the Juggalos!
I've already got a song. Isn't it the guy who wears the clown mask? I think it's appropriate they sing a song about clowns.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
although he's a percussionist, so maybe they'll just like beat his head with iron bars to the sound of the song.
Send in ICP. I was in a true crime documentary, right? That was called, what was it called? I don't even remember. Like, I think it was Blood Desires, or I really don't remember. But the second part of the documentary was about two juggalos who had killed one of their friends. So, yeah. I'll probably upload it on my YouTube channel one day.
I vaguely remember
remember reading about that. They were like 14 or something like that.
Yeah, there were 14 years old jugglers who killed their friend for some reason.
I'm not here. I'm not part of this live. I'm going to stop talking.
Okay. No. I don't know if you can hear my partner talk behind me, but she's giving me all this useful Google info.
It's either that or Nico's just talking to himself like a madman.
Yeah.
Either way, it's entertaining.
Right. That's a nice balloon. You wanna pop it, pop the balloon, or stab it. Do you think that Gacy would stab balloons in his spare time? Make them explode? Scare the children away?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he filled them with red paint and then stabbed them. That would be more fun.
There's a badge somewhere. Yeah, the badge is here. That's the badge, and I have to write "I'm Pogo" on it. There's black. Need black. Those are my man. My painting things. Paint. My acrylics. So yeah, I'm using ivory black for black. That's how you call it, ivory. Okay. This red that I'm using in all my painting is called cadmium deep, red deep hue. Okay, cadmium. That's the red that I use. Okay, let's write on Pogo. I'm there.
Fun fact, cadmium, the chemical symbol is CD.
Cadmium, the chemical, the symbol of the cadmium is CD.
And the atomic number is 48.
And the atomic number is 48.
But
for all you nerds there.
It is not red, it is a soft silvery white metal, chemically similar to the two other stable metals in group 12, zinc and mercury.
It's all about metals and yeah, shit.
It's not red though, so like why is cadmium? That's marvelous.
He's Pogo and he's proud of it.
He does what he wants.
Yeah, he does what he wants. Alright. It's taking shape, this. Right? It's decent. It's fairly decent. I need more work on the balloons. Okay. I will not splatter this one with blood at the customer's request, although I really want to, but not today. Maybe for another video you will be seeing me spread blood all over the painting, the next painting. Okay, let's use some white there. Another thing, finger there. I like that effect. Alright. So, what would you like to see me paint next? Chapel 16 maybe? Good. This is starting to look satisfying. Alright. sniffing because it's, you know, it's winter here. Alright. Okay. So yeah, last week we watched House of 1000 Corpses again. So it had been a while since I hadn't watched it. I still haven't seen Three from Hell. I met Seabed before he passed away a few years ago. Was a really nice guy. Was Armenian, so we talked about French Armenian immigrants. Was really aware of his own community. I showed him around the Père Lachaise cemetery with Bill Mosley. Bill Mosley was here too. It was a very nice afternoon. Okay. Okay, good. It's going somewhere. It's really satisfying to see the evolution of the painting from scratch to the actual painting itself. Especially when you're towards the end, you really see things taking shape. This is the most satisfying moment because you know that every single brush that you make will lead the painting in a different direction. I mean, I have a general incident. Alright, I'm back. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, I have a general idea of what I'm doing, but it's always fascinating to see what I will come up with and to stand back and see the final results. Alright, so we have this blue little thing here, I don't even know how to call them. Yeah. Alright, let's put some more blue. there. Alright. Okay.
He said the reason that he was not driving his car was because he didn't know there was a GPS on it, which there was, so he wasn't wrong. Inside the car, police found all kinds of things here, $15,000 in cash, 3 credit cards,
This is looking
and by NASA.
more or less
It's also weird because
better. Now I'm gonna do the balloons, and I think it will be over. Alright, I have to make them round, round and round. Well, yeah. Perfect. That's fresh painting here. It's interesting because you have to put the reflection on it. Oh yeah, it's all about the movements that you give to the brush, and it takes years and years and years of practicing to master the brush. Yeah. Good. That's a nice balloon. Let's put some shade on this one. Yeah, nice. There's a blend of colors here, and that's very interesting on a purely artistic point of view. The devil is in the details, right? Good. There. I miss doing autopsy paintings. I think I'm gonna do some again soon. Because the thing with autopsy painting is that you can paint the different colors of decomposition, the different shades of blue, green, the veins popping out, the colors of the internal organs. That's an interesting palette. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that soon. Bring some variety to my catalog, right, of paintings. Usually I do paintings on commission, so people give me an idea what they want. So we come up with a price. It's usually the same price. It's $200 for a size A4, 250 for a painting splattered with my blood, and between 300 and 500 for something larger. Depends. A Ouija board is 350 in case you're wondering, because it's a lot of work or two. And it's a little bit more if you want to include DNA or grave soil on the Ouija. But yeah, my prices are fairly decent compared to other artists. And I've been using the same prices for decades. Yeah, never really changed my prices. That's, I don't think that, there are worse thousands. There would be worse thousands if I had a bigger body count, probably. But yeah, no. There, those balloons look cool. Don't you think so? I think it's time to put my signature on this. What do you think? Alright, a little bit of white here. Just looking at the little details that I could improve on this. Oh yeah, maybe some red here. Because it's a bit more red on this. Right, perfect. Cool. Okay, signature. Oh yeah, no, hand. I have to finish this hand because it's a bit messy. Yeah. I always keep in mind that the painting would be hanged on somebody's wall, so I just want the painting to be perfect. It's I'm kind of proud of what I'm doing, so yeah, I'm vain like that, I just want my art to be appreciated. That's what I do best, after all, except writing. By the way, if you did not order it yet, I strongly recommend that you buy the Gospel of Blood, available on zeropleasures.com. I have a lot of feedback and it's really positive, so yeah, read the Gospel of Blood. Good. Yeah. Good. So far we have this. Focus, please, camera. Yeah, it's more or less focused. See? There's two white dots here, and I will annihilate them because they're not supposed to be there. Right. This is how it's done. Balloons are okay. His face is okay. Maybe add some red here. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Otherwise, I do think that we have a painting here. Yeah. Little separation so that it pops up. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, maybe a little separation on the balloon here. Yeah, better. What else do we have? Here maybe. Let me see. Yeah, that's better. Alright, time for me to sign it. So we'll sign it in white this time. Because I'm gonna sign it here. There.
As time passed, the family grew worried. Okay, this had hurt her, and it was very unlike her to not check in. As they typed letters in mail,
UX.
said that she was
That's my signature. Okay, thank you for watching this. I hope you appreciate it. And it's the first one of many videos, I hope. Thanks for watching. Cheers.